Hello, my name is Lukas Oldenburg from DIM28. What is Piwik Pro Manager? Piwik Pro Manager is a Google Sheets extension that saves time, minimizes redundancy, and fosters transparency for Piwik Pro admins, especially in multi-site setups. It helps achieve a scalable, centralized tracking standard without duplicating maintenance efforts. Piwik Pro Manager shows you all your important Piwik Pro components in one place, a Google Sheet, for as many of your Piwik Pro sites as you like. You can search, filter, edit in bulk or sync changes from one site to others, so you don't have to do the same change again in all the other sites. Component types supported by Piwik Pro Manager are at the moment sites, so all your Piwik Pro sites, tags. There's also a tag details page where you can see more details about the tags, like the code and template options. Takes a bit longer to load, that's why there's two different tabs for tags. Variables, triggers, and we have custom dimensions and goals. Through the menu, you can access the Piwik Pro Manager functionalities. For example, tags refreshes the tag list. You can follow the updates in the status bar. Now that we have refreshed the tag list, let's do some examples. Let's filter the list for all the tags that require conversion tracking consent. Hard to find in the Piwik Pro Tag Manager interface, very easy here. You can also bulk edit and sync Tag Manager changes to multiple sites. So there's no need to replicate changes in each site anymore. I simply change a component in one template site and then sync it to other sites, and that's really easy. Let's take a simple example. The yellow columns are the ones that you can edit. In the tags overview, I can edit only a few columns, but if I want to, for example, change the custom dimensions or the code of tags, I can also do this here in the tag details tab. So let's say we want to change the consent type of this Piwik Pro generic event tag to analytics, and in this tag we want to change the priority to 100. You see, as soon as I edit, the edit delete column gets yellow. I can of course also delete tags that way. And then I can either just edit them in this particular site, so in the site called DIM28ch by running edit delete tags, or I can edit and sync tags, and this is the magic of Piwik Pro Manager. Here on the right in all the tabs I have the sync in column, and here I can select other sites that should share the same setup. So what Piwik Pro Manager does, in these three other sites, in Lukas Testing 2, 3 and 4, it looks for tags that are named the same way as these two that I've just edited, and if it finds them, it updates them there as well. So you simply need to name tags, variables identically across sites, and then make sure that the sync in column has all the sites selected that you want to keep in sync with your so-called blueprint site. In this case, it's DIM28. So let's take a look at that. We can easily just click to those tags. We see now it requires conversion tracking. We want to change that to analytics. And we'll look for the tag with the same name in another site, Lukas Testing 2. This is one of the sites that we are going to sync to. Here it also says conversion tracking, but if we want to be sure, let's go there and see. Yeah, it also requires conversion tracking. So by running edit and sync in just DIM28, I don't have to do the edit there as well. I could, but I don't have to. But by running edit and sync, I can just directly change it here and in the other sites. So let's do that. Edit and sync. Okay, we're following the status bar and it has completed. Let's refresh. And we see the consent type in DIM28ch has changed to analytics. How about Lukas Testing 2? Same here. So this is how syncing works. Now I see in the status bar that only 36 of 57 operations were successful. And here we are at another nice feature, the logs tab. So if I go to the logs tab, I can see the summary of what I've just done, a tag sync job. And if I look into the status cell, I see that Lukas testing 2 and Lukas testing 3 are completed, but Lukas testing 4 has failed. And what is the reason? Lukas testing 4 is simply not set up yet. So there's no tag with the same name like the one in the blueprint site yet. So it says we couldn't sync anything in Lukas testing 4 because it doesn't exist in Lukas testing 4. So to have something to sync to in Lukas testing 4, I first need to copy all global tags and variables to Lukas testing 4, my so far empty site. I filter for all my global tags. I prefix them with G:. Piwik Pro Manager also highlights anything with G: in bold. And then I select sites to copy to here, in this case Lukas testing 4, and now I run extensions, Piwik Pro Manager, tags, copy tags. And while it's running, we can go to what usually happens when you do copy inside the Piwik Pro Tag Manager interface. If you copy from one site to multiple sites, you often have these completely redundant copy triggers and also variables. This is kind of annoying, but Piwik Pro Manager avoids that. So with the Piwik Pro Manager copy function, you don't have this problem with these redundant variables and triggers. Et voila, we're done. Tags copy has completed, 19 tags have been copied, and we also see the new tags here in Lukas testing 4. Now let's check them out in Tag Manager. Lukas testing 4, let's refresh the list. We see all the tags now in there, but most importantly, we have no duplicate triggers. We would now do the same thing for variables. Similarly, in the variables tab, we can also use the copy to function. Select Lukas testing 4, copy it all down, and then run extensions, variables, copy variables. We don't need to copy the triggers because all the triggers that have been used in one of the tags that we've copied will be copied along with the tag. And voila, we have also our variables copied now. Let's check out the variables in Lukas testing 4. They're all there. And now we have a common foundation to keep sites in sync. But Piwik Pro Manager is not limited to Tag Manager. Another frequent challenge is to keep custom dimensions the same across sites. Well, you can simply bulk edit custom dimensions as you can edit anything in Piwik Pro Manager. You can also clone custom dimensions to another site to make sure that you don't make any mistakes while setting them up, because Piwik Pro won't forgive you assigning a custom dimension to the wrong scope. So let's see, Lukas testing 4 has no custom dimensions yet. What can we do? To clone, I simply go to the Sites tab, select the sites that I want to clone to in the Clone Custom Dimensions to column. Here I add my new site Lukas testing 4, and then I run sites clone custom dimensions. So finish cloning custom dimensions. Let's reload. And here we have them. That's just scratching the surface, but with Piwik Pro Manager you can do even more. You can, for example, automatically put the custom dimensions in order in all Piwik Pro Tag Manager tags. For example, here we have a tag where the custom dimensions are out of order. Inside of Tag Manager you cannot drag them around, so you'd have to delete them and start all over again. With Piwik Pro Manager's order custom dimensions function, it's just a matter of 2 clicks and all your Piwik Pro tags will have the custom dimensions in order. Last but not least, you can locate unused and duplicate triggers and variables. This makes it very easy to optimize your setup based on usage data to find triggers and tags and variables where a certain component is used, and make sure that, for example, if you want to rename a variable, that you find all the references to that variable in your Piwik Pro Tag Manager. So for example, we can see which tags use which triggers and variables. This is a tag, and we see it uses one trigger called PageView. The trigger ID is this one. This tag has a lot of variables, and these are the variable IDs and the variable names, and 2 triggers. we can see which triggers are duplicates, which triggers are used in which tags, and which triggers are not used anywhere, to then bulk delete them. For example, this trigger called all page views is not used in any tags. It also has 6 duplicates. These are the duplicate names. I can just delete that trigger. Last but not least, we have variables, and with variables we see the usage count, how often a variable is used, in how many tags is it used, what the tags are where this variable is used, in how many triggers the variable is used, what the trigger names are, and if a variable is used in other variables, and again the names of these variables. And again, unused variables can be deleted just with a couple of clicks. Have fun with Piwik Pro Manager. Now make sure you watch the Getting Started guide. It takes just 5 minutes to get set up. The link is in the description. Thank you and have a great day.